It's raining sixes here in Cape Town.
Prompting an SOS for the former skipper, Sourav Ganguly. We're back at the bullring of South African cricket. Welcome to a review of the first Test match between South Africa and India from the Wanderers in Johannesburg. Hi there, it really was a dismal showing from the Indians in the one-dayers, so the cricket-mad public back home were demanding a much better showing in this, the first of 3 Test matches. Dominic Cork, a veteran of 37 Test matches, is with us here in the studio. Plenty to come from him over the next 2 hours or so. Now, there was some real controversy on the first morning. An horrendous error from the groundsman had left the wicket wet and play was held up for 90 minutes. All sorts of equipment trying to be used to get the pitch fit for play. Now, team news. South Africa left out Andrew Hall from their squad of 12, and India, well, they went in with 6 batsmen, 3 seamers and just the 1 spinner, Anil Kumble. They left out Harbhajan Singh, Munaf Patel and Irfan Pathan. India won the toss. They decided to bat first, and here's what happened.
Oh, nice start from Dale Steyn. On the money. He's faced 18 deliveries, left 12 of them has Wasim Jaffer, and he's got to beware not to get too caught up in that leave mode. When the ball to hit comes along, make sure it gets hit. Here it is, and he's got it away for the first boundary of this Test match. Short ball, and Jaffer deals with it very well.
Very impressive stroke. Effort ball from Ntini. He's not one of the slowest bowlers around. You can see that he's dug that in. The way that he's played it, that's with authority. He's played it like a man who enjoys playing the stroke. He's confident taking on the short ball.
Oh, just wide. And that's gone all the way to the boundary. There's a man back at gully, and he's quite deep. For that particular shot, Shaun Pollock, arms in the air, 4 runs the result. No answer. Beautifully bowled. That's close. That's very, very close. That goes the finger. Mackay Ntini and Wasim Jaffer's woeful tour continues, just nipping back a little bit off the seam. It didn't bounce as much as he anticipated. First blood to Mackay Ntini.
No shot off it. When that happens, you're in trouble. $14 for 1.
Yes, he's gone. Suddenly, India, all sorts of trouble. Shaun Pollock deserved that wicket. He outthought his man. Beautiful bowling, and his form continues.
Well, Shaun Pollock just stays in that corridor of uncertainty. That's where he's had a lot of success against the Indian batsmen in the one-day games. That continues here. It makes it very hard from the batting point of view to know which to play and which to let go. 14 for 2.
That's pretty close, but it's just going down the leg side. A huge shot from Pollock, but maybe just sliding down leg. 15 for 2.
Good delivery first up. Just a little bit leg side. Pollock going for that LBW first up. That ball would have missed leg stump. Tendulkar trying to cover off stump, just falling over a little bit. Very good over by Shaun Pollock.
That's very close. It's got to have been very close. Mackay Ntini. Wow. I'd like to see that again, Kepler. I really would.
Very good shot. Maybe just did a little bit too much. Another look at it here. It's a very good delivery. Tendulkar caught on the crease. Height may be a bit of a problem over the stump, so good call.
nasty delivery. Oh, that's just spat back at him. That's what a message would that send in the dressing room.
Oh, eased away by drubbed. And that is a fine way to get off the mark. Oh, he's sliced it away, and it's got through at least Ashel Prince at backward point. Poor piece of fielding, 4 runs. Oh, there's noise, and there's a big appeal. No support from the umpire.
Carol Harper seemed convinced immediately there. Another thing always to watch out for is Mark Boucher throw out the ball. Or does he just politely inquire? This may give us a better idea. Good decision.
Wow. Beautiful shot. The resonance of the sound of the bat will tell you how well he struck that. It's the pad. The appeal umpire Harper says no. Straight away.
Does that suggest that look from Harper that the batsman's got the benefit of the doubt? Probably the correct shot.
Well, that is going to run away for 4. Width again, and puts it away. Probably didn't get all of it, but that big bat of his, looks at the toe end of the bat, probably was. Gets through that gully area, and that's 4. Wonderful shot. 47 for 2. This could go for 4. He's timed it so well. Beautiful shot into the over. It's 52 for 2.
Crashing shot through the offside. That's reached the boundary in a flash. That's a half volley from Antony, but Tendulkar pounced on it.
And over the top. That's nicely played. Intentional shot. That is an intentional shot, and with that, Sachin Tendulkar has scored 10,500 career test runs.
Edge gone! Beautiful piece of bowling. Callis gets the big wicket, and de Villiers takes the catch. It's 83 for 3. Tendulkar gone for 44.
That's the length. Absolutely perfect. And AB de Villiers takes a comfortable catch. Perfect length, and it's just nipped away off the seam, and the big man goes. Tendulkar has gone for 44. It's 83 for 3.
And he'll squeeze it away between Gully and the fifth slip to the boundary. 4 to Rahul Dravid. Breaks a bit of a trend. 91 for 3, Dravid to 26. Oh, the short one, he's got it away. Backward of square, 4 runs, 2 in a row. Well, he's seeing it right now. 1 short outside off, 1 middle, and well played by Dravid.
It's and gone. Beautifully bowled, Jack Callis. That really is a good delivery. We talked about bowling fuller and fighting the drive, and that's exactly what he's done. Neat catch from the skipper. He'll be delighted as well, but Callis is the man.
He's worked hard for this wicket. It's up there. Just a little bit of nipping off the seam there. and that's a good catch by the captain, Graham Smith. He's worked hard as Callis for that. Bit of disappointment earlier in the over, but that's fantastic. 2 big wickets for Callis. And Rahul Dravid goes for 31. It's 110 for 4.
Flipped away. That's beautifully played. It's just the right height, and he's prepared to take him on, and Callis won't be unhappy with that. It's put away, but it's worth the gamble. Don't be despondent, Jacques Callis. Good shot from Laxman, though.
No, absolutely, can't agree with you more.
He's done it again. That's a better shot, but he's encouraging his man to play through there. And they must hold their nerve, Jacques Callis.
And I'm afraid he's not going to get the wicket if he places it there. 4 runs, beautifully timed, but not the best line or length from Nel. And that's 4. Pick the gap between third slip and the gully.
What has worked here for Ganguly is that he hasn't gone hard at the ball. And he's managed to get over the top of it. No third man.
There's the appeal. He's well forward. He started outside leg stump. But you do somehow feel that there's been enough interest for the bowlers, even in this last session, that there could be a wicket to fall.
This will need some closer inspection.
It's got in. Outside edge. Ntini strikes. And South Africa get a wicket just when the doctor ordered.
Yes, and that's the dismissal that Laxman has fallen to on a lot of occasions in South Africa, just fiddling away outside the off stump, and probably a good move from Graham Smith. He brought in the man at short leg. Laxman thought, perhaps I'm getting the shorter pitch delivery. It wasn't. It was the one that was pitched up, and it just nipped away enough. So Laxman goes for 28, 156 for 5.
Playing that away beautifully. Races away to the boundary for 4. Just stood up in the crease. The length was there. And clean strike for 4. First boundary of the morning, 164 for 5.
Back in the eye, on the up, using the pace. Stood nice and tall, Sourav Ganguly, and that's his area. When he's playing well, high back lift, just a little push through the line.
Yeah, he's driven it in. What a catch. Sean Pollock has taken an outstanding catch, and Davey's steal shot has ended in his demise. It's 167 for 6.
Father Christmas. Sean Pollock, he will not take a better catch in his whole life, ever. That is brilliant. Jonty Rhodes would have been extremely happy with that one. Sean Pollock has taken one with his left hand, not the one that he would prefer, not his preferred one. It's just an outstanding catch. Dhoni must be wondering what's happened. He's got to go though. 167 for 6.
Oh, down the leg side and out of reach of Boucher, and down to the boundary for 4 runs, 4 byes at least. No shot off it, he's cancelling it. 4 leg byes.
He's not sure.
Yeah.
Mark Boucher had the hands on the hips when he gave it his 4 bars. He gave him such a stare that Daryl Harper had absolutely no option. It's hit him on the thigh pad. Boucher, absolutely no chance. And then it's given us 4 bars. No wonder he gave him the stare. In the end, the right decision made.
Edge goal! Down at third slip. And Herschel Gibbs, the man in position. And that will be a great disappointment. 174 for 6.
Almost worth putting another man in there. He had a long way to go. Herschel Gibbs to his right. He's not going to play any shots, Anil Kumble. He's more of a pusher at the ball. And if you can just plug that gap, it's almost worth having no mid-off and having an extra man in there, because he's not going to hurt you too much with a bat, Anil Kumble.
Oh, he's pulled that away brilliantly. And it'll land on the grass bank.
That's premeditated, absolutely premeditated. There's no doubt that Sourav Ganguly decided this one had to go. And he's just teed off. He's hit it 250. He's got a wedge in.
Both feet deep in the crease there. He's all right, premeditated. That'll help me with the length. Gone.
Oh, he's got that through. These are useful runs. It's 187 for 6. Like I mentioned earlier, Kumble will put a price tag on his wicket. He'll take the knocks, he'll look to get behind it. Real fighter.
Good shot as well. Just a late cut, no third man in position.
And into the safe hands, a second slip. Jack Callis making no mistake. And finally, Andre Nel rewarded.
Andre Nel getting the wicket that he so desperately wanted this morning. Tentative stroke by Anil Kumble. Just looked like initially he wanted to let it go, then he just hung the bat out. Jack Callis got very safe hands at second slip. And 188 for 7.
Got to be close. Oh, he's almost walking. That was the brain fade. He was looking to smash it away. Shaun Pollock outthought him. He's had quite a morning, Shaun Pollock. Wonderful catch. Now he gets a wicket right at a vital time. Zahir Khan has got to go. Absolutely plumb.
It didn't look as if it might have been the quick bouncer or one that nipped off the seam. May in fact have been a slow ball from Shaun Pollock. That being the undoing of Khan, and would it have gone on to hit the stumps? Good enough, Mark Benson. Tiny little contribution from Khan, though. It comes to an end. India 205 now for 8.
In the air and out. Straight away, Shaun Pollock twice in the over. Neat catch from Hashim Amla. He had to make a little bit of ground to his left, but he had no trouble doing that. And again, the South African fielding has been wonderful.
Just a loop to backward point, but Amla had to pick it up and then move fairly quickly to his left. It's been the intensity about the South African fielding performance. And they're doing the job here. Sreesanth has to go for a duck. 205 for 9.
That's how he'll play. And I'll tell you what, if he has a bit of luck, he could still get to 250.
This is a powerful stroke from him. Field is a bit spread. It's a deep mid-on. There's a man at backward square leg. Deep backward point. Mid-off has also gone back to the boundary. What has he been in the one-day squad? Have a look at that.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Take that, Jock Cullis. Did the right thing pitching it up. But he's not going to hang around. Whatever you can do, Sourav, I'll just better it.
It's taken everybody by surprise. Well, Cullis pitch. The next delivery up. 2 left in the over.
Smacked away again. Baseball style. This is 2020.
Well, you made the point earlier, Barry. Savik have just got to watch out here. These runs can hurt them at the end of the day. Cullis, won't be the first time that he's been in this situation. Well, that's one out the way. Surely this one's got to be the bouncer.
Well,
or the slow ball.
Yes, exactly. Everybody will be expecting the bouncer.
Oh, take that. Huge blow down the ground. And that little round is won by Singh. And Cullis is not happy.
No, certainly not.
Oh, it was up there. And he's been carved away to long off. Looking for that slow ball into the middle leg stumps. It didn't work.
Well, Sourav Ganguly, you give me the one, I'll spank him over the boundary. Slower ball, and he picked it up. Just, well, he has been sitting on number 2 there for quite some time, and that slower ball was just about perfect in terms of half volley. Talking about clearing the left leg, that's ridiculous.
And another one, this time over the leg side, and that is 4 more. He's moving all over the crease as Pollock bowls, and he's picked them up 2 in a row.
Well, you got to get up in the hole there. This is almost like bowling at the death. It's got to go and hit off stump. Another slower ball from Pollock. And, well, he certainly has got a good eye. Toe into the bat. Gives himself ample room outside leg stump and slogs it over mid-wicket for 4. These are annoying runs that India are getting right now.
And in the air, and Pollock surely must get his 4th wicket. And the end of the innings, 249 all out India. Ending an exhilarating last wicket stand. Singh out for 29.
Finally, the wicket comes. Shaun Pollock takes his 4th wicket, his 399th wicket. And he wanted that immediately. It's a good catch. It's gone quite high. And the Indian innings has come to an end. And a good job from Vikram Singh.
Well, what an important final little partnership that was between VRV Singh and Sourav Ganguly, worth 44 off just 35 deliveries. VRV making 29 from just 19 deliveries. Former captain Ganguly back into the Test fold was 51 not out. India doing well to get to 249 from 1 delivery shy of 80 overs. Nothing for Dale Steyn. He limped off with that injury to his thigh. 3 for 57 for Untini. 4 for 37 from Shaun Pollock from 17 overs and 5 balls. There were 7 maidens there as well. 1 wicket for Andre Nell and a couple for Jacques Kallis. Let's get a quick word with my studio guest Dominic Court. Let's start with the toss. What did you think of Rahul Dravid's decision to bat first?
Well, it's obviously a bit of a gamble. They've waited a long time, bit of moisture in the pitch. Obviously the groundsman hasn't covered the wicket as well as he can do. It doesn't matter what they'd have used, whether it was hairdryer or what, there's going to be moisture there. Bit of a gamble, but in Test match cricket you have to gamble sometimes. It's going to do a little bit. You hopefully ride that. And I think India, in a way, have made a good fist of it.
They struggled a wee bit at the top order. They found things tough going. Sourav Ganguly, a big Test match for him, back into the Test fold. How do you think he went? I
think he went very well, under a lot of pressure. They attacked him. Nell went at him early on, bounced him. But I think the way that he plays, I think he backed himself to get through it. And played a Ganguly innings, really. Patient, likes to play the shots. A little bit premeditated, that, but in a way, it's just what India needed.
How important was that final little partnership between him and VRV Singh? 44 off just, what was it, 35 balls?
Very important, and it's very frustrating as well, because as a side that you think you're very close to getting India all out here, that last partnership, it's just frustrating. And I'm sure Graham Smith well, hopefully, think that that's nothing, because they'll obviously want to go past India. But all in all, I think that partnership has set them up very well.
Did South Africa make the best of the new ball?
Well, I'm very surprised that Shaun Pollock hasn't opened the innings. There's a bit of moisture there. Obviously, there's a bit of seam movement there. Brand new Kookaburra ball with a little bit of swing. With Dale Steyn, what you have got is pace and Ntini. But I just think that it just didn't get the ball in the right area. You've got to make these batters play. And also, he's gone into the game with a little bit of an injury and then walked off with the same injury. 4
for 39 for Shaun Pollock. Once he did get a go, he just did the simple things. Didn't he land the ball in the correct areas? Him and Glenn McGrath, they're two peas in a pod.
I think it's just consistency, and you just see this. He consistently hits the right area. He gets wicket to wicket. He gets the ball in the right area. He hits the seam. He makes it very difficult, and that's what you want to see as a bowler. And somebody who's trying to coach bowling, he's got the perfect action, him and Glenn McGrath. That's why they've played Test cricket for so long.
Now, during the one-day series, we saw the South African bowlers bully the Indian batsmen. Do you think that's the mentality that the South Africans went into this innings with?
I think they definitely did. We all know that India, they haven't got very, pacey wickets, and I think we know that Johannesburg, the Wanderers pitch, can get a little bit of bounce in it. You can see there's a bit of moisture in there, the cracks are developing, but I think they thought, bully India out here, and they're going to lose this first Test match.
A lot of runs, really, considering the conditions.
I think they'll be disappointed. South Africa will be disappointed. South Africa will be disappointed. I think South Africa would probably bowl first. I think Graham Smith said that. He'd have probably had a bowl and gambled, and I think they didn't get it in the right area.
32 extras as well in that bowling performance, and it's a pitch that was up and down and seaming around. You can't afford to give them runs, can you?
No, you can't give them, especially in a Test match. Even though, it goes over 5 days, he'd have been disappointed with that. I think all in all, he'd have said to his players at the end of that innings that, look, we haven't had a great fist here. We need to put it right. And hopefully when they come out second innings, they'll get the ball in the right area. OK, Dominic, we must leave it there for now. We'll take a break. And on the other side of which, we'll show you the South African batting performance in their first innings. It was very entertaining cricket, let me say.
Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Christmas Day at 3:10, Sky Movies 1 and HD.
And straight away goes past the outside edge.
And that's good bowling. It's the one that's gone away from the left-hander. He's got Smith out twice in the one day, as one between the gap. And you see playing for the angle in Graham Smith, and that one's hit the track and gone away. That's a beauty, well bowled. That's a bit of line. Going down.
That's good shape too. Now that's close. That is close. In fact, Smith was walking just as the finger was coming up. So Sreesanth strikes early. And once again, the South African captain departs early.
Slowed down the pace. There it is, pitching just about on off stump. And coming back, Graham Smith shuffling across, trying to do the little dance to get the leg out of the way. Bang, into the stumps. The skipper goes again. A little bit of a technical problem. The Indians have exploited it. Sreesanth has got the breakthrough. 5 for 1.
That's in the air, taken. Gibbs departs, and the Indians cock a hoop here. 2 wickets inside 5 minutes. Both the South African openers dismissed.
Succumbed to a bit of pressure. Zahir Khan has had a very, very good tour. Again, a loose shot from Gibbs. Nicely taken by Sehwag, I think it is. He's happy. Gibbs, very loose. Pressure, I think, got to him. He's gone for 0. South Africa in huge trouble. 5 for 2.
Again goes past the outside edge. This is good bowling by the Indians. He's settled down nicely now, not going for pace, just looking to keep the ball in the right areas. It's a good seam position. It's coming out of his hand.
Good seam position. It looks like he's batting with the handle of his bat. Really struggling as Hashim Amla. Mind you, you've got to give credit to the bowler. He's just got that seam in a good position, a little bit of movement away, and applying the screws.
It's taken. It's carried to VVS Lakshman. The Indians are all over the shop in the field. They've taken 3 wickets in the space of just 10 minutes. This is Amla.
Just a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before he got a nick on him. Nice, neat catch by Laxman, but temperament maybe in question, maybe not. Technique certainly in question, and he's paid the penalty as Hashim Amla. He's gone for a 0 along with Gibbs. 5 for 3.
That is close. That is close. He took a good hard look, Daryl Harper.
I want to see it again. We called it. We said they were looking for the in-swing. It was only a matter of nice and full. Daryl Harper's not sure himself. And I'll tell you what, let's have a look at this one. Does it pitch on? Yes, it does. Boy, oh boy. Oh, no. Jacques Kallis, you lucky man.
And that's why you're lucky. That would have hit middle stump.
How lucky can you be? 5 for 4, must be. That's Deadsville.
Now that's adding insult to injury. Pitched up, beautifully struck down the ground. On the first boundary of the South African innings.
Boy, the Indians, when they see that, they're not going to be happy. But Jacques Kallis is going to make him pay no matter what. That's beautifully struck.
But have a look at this one. Might have just got some.
Oh, he got a little bat on it. So Daryl Harper. Apologies to Daryl Harper and apologies to Jacques Kallis, and he's going to make him pay. That's a second boundary. Daryl Harper, you've got our apologies. We thought it was dead. You got it right, we got it wrong.
Nicely played on the onside. That will reach the boundary. Already in these little 10 minutes we've seen of Jacques Kallis, he's looked a class apart.
Edge and taken. The breakthrough so quickly after lunch. Sreesanth's on fire. He's got 3. Kallis, the big fish, goes. And South Africa, 21 for 4.
That was a fantastic catch, particularly when we consider third slip dived in front of second slip, so he must have impeded his vision a little bit. But Laxman kept his eye on the ball, showed good technique, and this is a fine catch. Off the outside edge, third slip coming in front of him. Laxman catching that low down. And that is a very good piece of cricket by the Indians. 21 for 4.
Wow, take that. Cracking stroke. Ends the over with a sparkling boundary. It's 27 for 4. Oh, it's in the air and out. A spiteful delivery. Khan gets the wicket. De Villiers goes. South Africa 33 for 5.
Not much AB de Villiers could do about this one. It's a very good delivery, just short of a length. Bounced steeply. Just couldn't get over the top of it. It looked like he tried to play it on the onside. Leading edge, Sewak taking his second catch of the innings. And South Africa now really in dire straits. 33 for 5.
And that might be boundary number 5. 2 of those came from Kallis in 1 over. And now is good friend Mark Boucher has joined in. Bowled in off the inside edge. Mark Boucher playing away from his body. Well, there's the answer from Sreesanth. I think that wicket has given him the most delight of all. There's the reply. If you want to make it count, this is how to do it.
And he's made it work pretty good. He's won this battle, as Sreesanth. My word, India right in this. What an opportunity. They've never won a test match in South Africa. Oh, they're on the road to achieving that. 38 for 6. Boucher goes.
Good timer of the ball. It's a trait in the Pollock family. He's away. Now going down. Oh, he's given. Oh, my initial reaction was it's going down, but he was quite a long way back in the crease, and the umpire thought that's good enough for me. Pollock on his way. Gee whiz, Sreesanth, that's his best ever in Test cricket, and the young man is delighted, and so he should be.
Well, the South African batting lineup, after this performance, will have a lot more respect for him. Mark Benson, excuse me, was quick with the decision. Hawkeye agrees with him. And it's gone from bad to worse now. South Africa 7 down with only 45 on the board. The dangerous Pollock goes for 5.
He's going to play a few shots too. I don't think that came entirely out the middle, so he mightn't get the full result, but he'll get a couple. Unfortunately, I can remember. 50 up. Again put away, this time a lot better from Ashwell Prince. That's off the middle. Yeah. 56 for 7.
He's got that away to the vacant area on the onside, and it will reach the boundary. Oh, he's hit that. There's a man out. It's gone for 6. Well, he timed that beautifully. And Ganguly down on the deep mid-wicket boundary has fallen very awkwardly. Oh, solid blow. Well played. Really powerfully struck. That's a solid blow. Big gap in the ground there between mid-off and mid-on. That's 4. Simply done.
Now he goes up, and this time the finger goes up. You can rely on Anil Kumble to do the job for you, and he's broken the partnership.
Brilliant bowling. Change of pace. Watch it go straight on with the arm. Ashwell Prince expecting it to come back into him. He allowed for that, and it went straight on. Good catch from Dhoni. Not always easy to catch those when they deflected so late. Up goes the finger. Ashwell Prince is very disappointed. He fought hard, but South Africa 84 for 8.
Through him. Off stump rattled. 2 wickets and 2 balls for Anil Kumble. And South Africa continuing to lose wickets at regular intervals.
This is brilliant bowling by Anil Kumble. That's a much quicker delivery. It's at least 10 k's quicker, and it's surprised Mackay and Tini. It's thoughtful bowling. He's just got Prince one that went on with the arm, and now he's got Ntini where he's just absolutely fizzed it past him. 84 for 9.
Oh, he gets some bat on it. But an excellent over. South Africa 84 for 9. That's in the air. Zahir Khan running back. He's got a safe pair of hands. Takes it easily. South Africa bundled out for 84.
And they've deserved it. That equals the lowest score by South Africa, and they were bowled out in just 130 minutes. 26th over this is, and Andre Nel succumbs. Good catch by Khan, coming over the shoulders. Not easy when you're running back. Judged it to perfection. And what a performance by India. A little bit of swing, and the South African techniques were found wanting.
Well, a dismal looking batting card for South Africa, all out for 84 in just 25 overs and 1 ball. The top scorer, Ashwell Prince, with just 24 from 60 deliveries. That's the lowest score from South Africa since their reintroduction to Test cricket back in 1991-1992. Quite outstanding from the Indians, 2 for 32 from Zahir Khan, 5 for 40 from 10 overs from the impressive young Sreesanth, 1 for 8 for Vikram Singh, and a couple of wickets for just 2 runs for Anil Kumble. So at this stage of the game, South Africa all out for 84 and meant India, the tourists, led by 165 runs. Let's get a quick word with my studio guest, Dominic Cork. Appalling batting performance from South Africa.
I think it's gone on from where they finished off with the ball as well. I think they looked like they were trying to be overconfident, but taking nothing away from India. I thought they bowled very well. They got the ball in the business area, unlike South Africa did. And you saw with Khan and Sreesanth, they made the ball move, but they also got it straight, so it made it difficult for the batters.
Do you think India took momentum into their bowling performance from that little partnership between Ganguly and Vikram Singh at the end of their batting performance?
Yeah, you definitely do, and you get that confidence, you get that little buzz, because even though they perhaps didn't post the 400 that they wanted to batting first, they're still taking confidence. And the two opening bowlers, you want them to get the ball in the right area, you want them to be aggressive. They both were that, and put the opening batsman and the top order in terrible strife.
When you come up against a wicket like this, which is seaming around, it's two pace, a little bit up and down, awkward conditions to bat in, what's more important as a seam bowler? Is it line right or length right?
I think it's line first more than anything, because when there is a little bit of variable bounce, you've got to get it in the right areas, you've got to make them play. Yes, you want to get it on the length as well, but to me, seam bowler will get it more length than he will do line. So really get the lines right. Unlike Dale Steyn and Teeny, a little bit wide at the beginning. Didn't use the new ball, but didn't take nothing away from Zahir Khan and especially Sreesanth. Got it in the right area, made it difficult, and just made South Africa look very poor.
What about that bowling performance from Sreesanth? 10 overs, 3 maidens, 5 for 40. Young man with a bright future. Also,
he's in his 6th Test match, and he gets it in the right area. You've seen Graham Smith has struggled. He's got it in the right area. He's getting quality batsmen out here. Smith, he's getting obviously Amla out, and he's getting the ball in the right area. I like his setup. I like his run up. I like his aggression. Also, what I do like here, there's some good catches.
Yeah.
Don't take that away from him, because India have struggled sometimes with their fielding. But they're getting good catches, they're getting it in the right area. That was a bit lucky, but you deserve that. That's out. LBW. To me, what you will see is a guy that is in top form. He looked like he was hitting the wicket hard. He looked like he was running in well, and to me deserved that 5-wicket haul.
Why is it that a youngster like Sreesanth can get the ball consistently in the right area, and the experienced guys like Nel and Callis and Ntini struggle for South Africa?
Just doing the basics well, Wardy. Just getting the ball in the right area. Probably he's a little bit young. He's a bit maybe naive, and he just
he's
thinks
enthusiastic.
Right,
that's for sure.
Enthusiastic, and he wants to get stuck in. Maybe the other guys are saying, right, we know that India like to score quickly. Let's frustrate them. Bowl maidens. But on that sort of wicket, you've got to get away from maidens and think wickets.
OK, Don, we'll leave it there. So India leading by 165 runs on the first innings. When we come back, it will be their second innings batting performance.
Oh, it's gone down to the third man boundary for 4. Slash. And high over the slip cordon. And that'll go past. The dive from Prince to the deep backward point boundary. So quick with the hands. Seward, 4 runs, 12 for no wicket. And that's 4. No problem.
Sourav loves it there. Edge and gone. Smith takes the catch. Nell gets the breakthrough. And India lose their first wicket. And Jaffa goes for 4. And India are 20 for 1.
This is better, Andre Nell. This is better, South Africa. Get it up there. Let the pitch do the work. That's what did it for India. Great length. Jaffa on the crease. Oh, that looks easy. Well taken, Graham Smith. This could all change suddenly here for South Africa and India. Jaffa hasn't been the best of tours. He goes for 4. India 24-1.
He's glanced it away and races down to the boundary for 4, offline. And Sourav will make it pay. Not a good start to the over from Nell. Oh, he's gone down the next side again. 4 runs. Edge and through the gap. Another boundary in the over. This time a little unfortunate for Andre Nell. And that gap has been there throughout the test match for South Africa.
Out. That's it. Very good wicket. Shaun Pollock straight away. Why did they take so long to bring him on? He's a master. He's a master. 400 test wickets for Shaun Pollock, and what a one to get it with Rahul Dravid. The Indian skipper's got to go. Brilliant bowling. Well bowled, Shaun Pollock.
Wow, what an achievement, what a wicket, what a scalp to get. He's been fantastic. 400 test wickets, and that's the 400th just walking off. 37 for 2, India.
Catch, just missed, and it's run away for another 4. A little bit of luck for Virender Sehwag. Cries of catch it went out, and it's just teasing the slips. Again, it's this time it was only a matter of time. Sehwag, because that's kind of play. He's got it 33. That's about par for the course over here in South Africa, the way he plays. You've got to get an edge eventually. And the catching has been pretty good from South Africa. Andre Nell, he'll be delighted. Wicket for Pollock, now wicket for Nell.
Well, it's raining wickets here at the Wanderers. Another one he probably could have left alone. Straight to Herschel Gibbs at gully. This time, it doesn't find the gap. The safe hands of Herschel Gibbs. Sehwag goes to 33. It's 41 for 3.
Lovely shot. Didn't try and hit it too hard, but the footwork was assured and positive. That's 4 more. These are all valuable runs when you consider the lead India has. It's 57 for 3. He goes for it and goes hard, and will fetch another boundary. So suddenly a flurry of boundaries here. This time it's Lakshman. Balled in, inside edge onto the stumps. That didn't bounce as much as Tendulkar expected, and he's dragged it on, and just what South Africa wanted.
That's a big wicket and a big breakthrough. Sachin Tendulkar was looking so good. Shaun Pollock produces one that didn't get up, but it has to be said that Tendulkar played a long way away from his body there. His footwork just let him down, dragged it onto the stumps. Disappointment for him. Big wicket for South Africa, 61 for 4.
That's cut away handsomely to the fence. With an offer for Ganguly, he pounced on it in a flash.
Carved away in the air.
and down to the deep cover boundary for 4. Leg side, 4 runs. And that could go to the boundary as well. Andre Nel giving chase. Wow, isn't he giving it everything? I think that's gone to the boundary. Oh, it slid between the 3rd or 4th slip and the backward point. Down to the boundary for 4. And there we go again. And that, although Prince is giving Skelter chase, it's gone to the boundary. It's 4 boundaries in the last 2 overs. It's 88 for 4. That's gone straight down the ground. Just waited to beat the stumps, and once it does that, the fielders will very seldom haul it in. Timed beautifully. Yet another boundary, 94 for 4. That's in the air and wide of slip. And to make matters worse, to the boundary as well. Oh, beautifully played. Just picked off that line and sent away down to wide long on for 4. And things just starting to get away from South Africa now. Lead 275, 110 for 4.
Oh, that's pulled away. Reaches the fence in a flash. Got into good position there, BBS Lakshman.
And that's up in the air. Where's that? Deshaw dragged it on. I thought it had gone. Gee whiz.
I think it's caught behind. It's gone off the bottom edge, just about carrying to Boucher.
I thought it had hit the stumps. That's what I thought. It's just the bottom edge. And Mark Boucher leaning forward takes a good catch. So Ganguly has just committed suicide, in my opinion. There was so much in the driver's seat, and in the end he's played a shot, I think a premeditated. He did it a couple of times in the first innings, but he's done it again. He's played that shot, got himself out. 119 for 5.
Oh, that went like a bullet. I wonder if it's hit the umpire on the way. He was covering his face. He's got the sun in his eyes. 123 for 5. That's a good shot. It will run down to the boundary. Just beginning to tire here, Andre Nel. Oh, he smashes that. 1 bounce, 2, 3, over the rope. Well, this is where Dhoni can be dangerous. He goes over mid-on. Get another boundary, didn't quite time it. But you can see the intentions of Dhoni. If the ball is in his half, he's going to have a crack at it.
Here's Pollock. Edge gone. Beautiful delivery. Perfect length, and he's been a master at that. He's been the outstanding bowler for South Africa, and again he emphasises that with a lovely delivery and reward. Pollock gets the breakthrough early, 147 for 6.
Well, we've said it often enough during the last 2 days. If you bowl in that area of uncertainty, getting the batsman forward, close to off stump, the rewards will come, and Sean Pollock has done that very well. Outside edge, end of Dhoni, 147 for 6.
And he's caught at backward point, or gully if you like, by Ashwell Prince.
slicing it away. Nell gets the second wicket of the morning, his third, and India are 148 for 7, just what South Africa would have wanted.
Good bowling. This was a fuller delivery. Kumble didn't get a stride in, outside edge. Good catch by Ashwell Prince, low down at backward point. South Africa fighting back. India 148 for 7, a lead of 3-1-3.
Oh, beautifully struck. Simple again. The lean onto the front foot and cracking straight drive by Vivius Laxman takes him to 71. Big shot, and that is going right up into the stands. Huge blow from Laxman. From Khan at least. Big hit. You can catch it in the stands.
Edged, caught, is it? Claiming it. There's a glance at the umpire, but Makai comes up with the goods. Hasn't been his best morning. He hasn't bowled as well as he has in the past, but he certainly got one to just nip away at the right time. And a very good knock from Laxman comes to an end.
Very good delivery and an excellent catch. Graham Smith caught this very well at first slip. Delivery just straightened a little bit, finding the outside edge. Very good catch. Diving forward to his left. And that should make him feel a lot better. 218 for 8, a lead of 383.
Yeah, there's another one. There's another one. He gets inspired when he gets a wicket, does Makai. That was a lot quicker. 2 in the over for Makai. It's come and burst the wickets. Good partnership between Zahir and Laxman came to an end, and now Zahir himself goes.
Good delivery again. Extra bounce. Zahir Khan, who's played very well, played away from his body. It's a very good delivery to a tail-ender, good delivery to anyone, in fact. Kayantini strikes. 219 for 9.
And smashed it away. How far has it gone? Oh, it's on for young and old, yeah. I think the umpires might have a little bit to say about that, and the match referee as well. The twirling of the bat. Andre Nell has gone for 6. Followed him this time, but he still swung it away on the leg side. Kalina's out there. Oh, he'll have to hurry. This is a good chance of a run out, and it's going to be called. I think he's gone. South Africa need 402.
Well, it was a gutsy batting performance from India in their second innings, 236 all out, I guess epitomised by VVS Laxman with 73 from 154 deliveries. Sehwag made 33 at the top of the order, and there was an entertaining and effervescent 37 from Zahir Khan. 236 all out from 64 overs and 4 balls, 3 for 77 for Makai, 3 for 58 for Andre Nell, and 3 for 33 for Sean Pollock from 16 overs, and in the process going past 400 Test match wickets. So South Africa needing 402 to win at this stage of the first Test match. Seems a long way off. Let's get a quick word with Dominic Cork. Let's deal with Sean Pollock. We've got to deal with Sean Pollock first. 400 Test wickets. What sort of an achievement is that?
It's a massive achievement, and you'd put him in the same brackets as probably Glenn McGrath. You know, consistently gets the ball in the right area. Very similar actions because they get wicket to wicket, but also very tall. Maybe you know, lost a little bit of pace, but you know, keep getting major players out like you see there with Dravid.
Big moment that, 400th wicket, and what a player to get, Rahul Dravid. The next man to go, Sachin Tendulkar, so he gets the big names out.
He does get the big names out. You'd say that's a bit lucky because he's got you know, a little bit of inside edge, but you know, he's done it throughout his career and he deserves that, and he's worked hard to get there.
Begs the question again though, why did Graham Smith not open the bowling with Sean Pollock?
Well, he opened with Dale Steyn in the first innings, he went off injured. Second innings he's opened with Andre Nell. To me, I can't understand. I think, you know, as captain, you have to be flexible. You have to be able to change your plans. They've gone with the way that they think they're going to blast the top order out with pace, and I think they've